Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dumb Old Dad and I am a Bitcoin miner. I started in November of 2017, so I am brand new, but I'm learning and I'm trying things out to see what works and what doesn't work. So if you like what you see in this video, please subscribe. And if you want to try some of this out and play along with me, please use one of the links that's in my description to connect to one of the sites that I use. That way I get a benefit and you get a benefit for signing up. So thank you for watching this video. Hi, this is Dumb Old Dad again. I thought I would bring you another video and talk about Bitcoin and how it works. So I've come up with a really simple way to learn how Bitcoin mining works. And so in a previous video I talked about some kids in a playground. So let's go through that again and then I'll go through some more specifics. So you've got 10 kids in a playground and they have a pile of rocks, and all the 10 kids say, alright, if you will go and run to the fence and run back here, you will earn 1 rock. So all of them agree. So one kid runs to the fence and back, and then one kid picks up one of the rocks and says, did he earn this 1 rock for running to the fence and back? And all of them agree. Everybody says yes, 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 I agree. So they give the one boy a rock. So then another boy runs to the fence and back, and so picks up another rock and says, did he earn this rock? So yes, everybody says yes. Everybody has to agree. They say yes. So over time they earn rocks by running to the fence and back. Well, as more people or more kids see that they're earning these rocks, there's really no value in these rocks yet. But so they start running low on rocks, so they decide to earn a rock now you have to go 2 times to the fence. So a boy runs to the fence, back to the rocks, back to the fence, back to the rocks, and then they pick up one of these rocks and say, hey, did he earn this rock? And everybody in there, now they've got like 20 little kids, yes, 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 yes. They all verify that he has earned this rock and they give this rock to him. Well, then another little boy comes up, sees all these kids with all these rocks and wants one of these rocks because now they've become valuable. He doesn't want to have to run to the fence. So he pulls out a marble and he says, would you exchange this marble for a rock? And so the kid says, yeah, I would love to have a marble. Here's a rock for your marble. So they have now just created a currency with these little rocks. You can exchange marbles for rocks now. So another kid comes up and he has a candy bar. And so he says, I would be willing to trade you 1 candy bar for 2 of your rocks. The other kid says, great. Everybody verifies that that is a good transaction. They say yes. So now they exchange a candy bar for these rocks. Then a kid comes up and he has his lunch money, and so he says, I would be willing to trade you this 85 cents for that rock. So they make that change, and now those rocks are worth 85 cents. So that's what cryptocurrency is. That's what Bitcoin is. So the work for Bitcoin is a computer that has a program that is running a difficult calculation. And so it was devised at the beginning. If you run this calculation and if you run this calculation and solve it, you earn a Bitcoin. And so everybody in the network, if they run that calculation, they all verify and say yes, 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 yes. All those other computers are verifying that transaction and saying you have earned 1 Bitcoin. So that person earns the Bitcoin. Well, as those Bitcoins are given away because people are having computers that will solve these transactions, these problems, and they're also managing the transactions. So every time somebody earns a Bitcoin or trades a Bitcoin, then that transaction is recorded in all of these Bitcoin miners. So that's what mining is. All it is a computer working on a calculation that's very difficult to earn Bitcoin and verifying all the transactions for everybody that's on that network, saying, yes, that is true, that is true, that is a valid transaction. So fast forward to now, that pile of rocks, or those Bitcoins, they have a limited amount. So there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that's out there. So eventually that transaction, or that not the transaction, but the calculation becomes very, very difficult to solve. So it makes it harder for a computer to solve it, which means it becomes more valuable. So in Bitcoin, built into the system, value continues to grow. So now what people are doing is they're taking this Bitcoin that they've been given for mining, and they're saying, I would be willing to trade this Bitcoin for dollars. And so if you look right now, one Bitcoin is worth $16,000. So there are people out there saying, I would pay you $16,000 for one Bitcoin that your computer has mined. So you can take that and you can change it into yen, you can change it into pesos, you can change it into euros. In my case, I change it into dollars. So when you're mining, you're not mining dollars, you're mining Bitcoin. You're running to the fence and back. Everybody in the network verifies that you have earned that Bitcoin and you receive money for that. So that's generally how Bitcoin works. It is not real dollars, it's not euros, it's not yen, it's not pesos. It is its own currency, just like those rocks had become their own currency. Now the amazing part is that I think in the near future, companies will start to accept Bitcoin as payment. So if I go out here to Newegg, I'm just going to show you what I've looked at. Many of you probably don't know what Newegg is, but Newegg is just a computer company that sells different things for computer equipment, like hard drive and SSD drives and computer cases. So if you go out here to Newegg and you go in to buy something, you can actually pay for your item with Bitcoin. So it's like paying for your item with rocks. It's this extra currency. It's a currency that, you know, people have been mining with their computers. So I think if Newegg is doing it, I think that you will see Amazon start to do that, and I think you'll see Walmarts of the world and the Targets of the world, the big box stores. I think they'll all get involved and start accepting Bitcoin because there is value to it. So let me see if I can get this to work. I'm just going to add this to my cart, and then we will go and start the payment process, and I'll show you where it shows that you can pay with Bitcoin if it still is true. So give me a second here. View shopping carts. So I have just some random item computer case. I think it's going slow because I'm also recording this. So if you go down here, so continue shopping. Here is my secure checkout. There it is right there. I can pay with Bitcoin for this purchase of $1,000. So if I had $1,000 of Bitcoin, which I don't yet, I'm still working on it, I can pay for it in Bitcoin. There it is. So there are retailers out there that are starting to pay, or starting to accept Bitcoin for payment, just like accepting a rock from a schoolyard for payment. So anyway, that's how Bitcoin works. It's kind of fun. I love it, and so I'm going to stay in it. So if you like what you've seen, please subscribe, and I'll give you more information as I learn it. And I'll see you in a few more videos in the future. Thanks. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. And if you would like to continue learning about Bitcoin, please subscribe to my channel, and I will give you more information as I learn it, because I'm looking at it every single day. So Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe and use my links below in the description. See you later. Bye.